Have you seen these agendas come across your timeline? This is the PM size agenda by Louis Vuitton, one of their most iconic and compact items. And I purchased this from the pre-love market and then purchased this one, a new one, sold that one, purchased a new one in 2024 because of how versatile it is. Passports, you can flip out pages, you can use it as a wallet. But I want to walk you through how I have this PM agenda set up to give you some ideas as to how you can use yours. And if you're in the market for a PM agenda, this is probably going to push you to purchase. Hang tight. Okay, welcome back. And those of you who are subscribers, thank you for returning. And those of you who are new, welcome to my page and hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. This is Journey 718. Yes, so how we're going to start? Let's just start by tilting this camera down so you can see this PM agenda. How about that? So here we are. And I'm going to first talk about how I have added some embellishments on this agenda. I'm using this now for my home staging job. I have one that's coming up in the upcoming week, and I have to stay organized. I need something small, something a little bigger than a wallet that can carry a bit more. I can write down notes and keep on going, and not my phone, because I don't want to have to worry about, is it charged? I have to charge it back. So this is going to work for me. So from the outside, I'm just going to talk about what do I have here. So this is one of my little clips that I have, and I just think this is just darling. And it has my DLC, which is the name of my business, my small business. And then I also have this cute, adorable teddy bear keychain. And the keys that I have on here are the keys to my storage units. So when I'm doing a job, I always have to stop by my, regardless of if I had a pull and I have someone else pulling the furniture in the inventory from my storage unit, I always stop by because there's always going to be something else that I want to bring so I can just finish off that house very nicely. So having my keys here makes it really quick. And if I'm grabbing this to go, I can just grab it like this by the hook and we're just gone. All right, so that's just the outside. This, it snaps together with this button here, which is a snap closure. And when you open, you have slots here. I carry staging cards because when I'm finished with a job, I have to leave my business cards. It's kind of a marketing thing, free marketing. After you do your staging, you want to leave the cards for any additional business. I have a credit card just in case I have to purchase something. I always like to make sure I'm using it on the business card. And this is just a logo, cute little logo of my brand here. This cute, you'll see these little clips I have throughout, and I just always use them. And this one just says love, and the other side has a little cross on it. I'm going to take this out so you can see what's in it. My finger's in the way. That's so cute. And on the inside, I have little family pictures. That's my hubby and my little baby girls there. And then I also have a calendar card. If I'm looking at dates and I want to look at dates as to whenever you stage, you also have to destage. So you always want to mark the dates as to when you're going to destage that property. On this side, I have another picture of my little girls there. And this is a cover sheet that I purchased from Etsy. Has my first name initial there. But this was really cute. I think I purchased this probably twice from the same seller. Here is a inspirational card. I just put these in my agendas. I have several PM agendas that I use for different reasons. These little magnets here are inspirational magnets. One says, let me just take it out so you can see. This little pocket is really cute too. So I ordered a bunch of these pockets, and they are so helpful. So if you want to put something in there that you want to grab really quick, you can put it in the binder and that will hold it. So I had this little inspirational card. It says, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me, which is Philippians 4:13. And each one of these cards have a different message on it. And this one says, but Jesus looked at them and said, with man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. And that's in Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. So it's always nice to be reminded of his wonders. And then these are super cute. They are magnets that you can just flip on the page to keep your page marked. And this is the Be Glad, Joy is Ahead. And this is from Peter's 1:6. And this one is Abound with Blessings, Proverbs 28:20. And it is printed on both sides. So I want to be able to show that to you. So I am going to stick these back in this pocket here. Again, I'm using this for my inspirational messages and my magnets. You can use this to maybe put cash in, photos, whatever you want to put in here. You can do that. Let me get this back in here. And it just zips. And I ordered those from Amazon. I believe maybe 10 in a packet came. On this side is a checklist. As a stager, there are lots of things that you have to make sure that you get done. So this is a checklist, and first I have what tools and the setup items I need. So I'll go through this to make sure I have everything that I need. The cleaning and prep that I have to do. If I'm doing a living room, in this house I am doing a living room, it just gives me a checklist of some things I need to remember to have. Dining room, I'm also doing a dining room, so I have a checklist for those things I need for the dining room. And the kitchen, and then bedroom. I am not doing the bathroom, but this is a generic card that I use on all of them, so I won't check anything here. But sometimes you may get a call from the realtor and they want you to add another room, and I can definitely do that. There is also a section for like general accessories I want to think about, and then even some final thoughts like, please don't forget the extra light bulbs. You would be surprised. Light bulbs, let's see, what are some of the things? Light bulbs, extension cords. Those are two things that I try not to ever forget. I have another divider cover sheet here. This one says love yourself first. So again, I'm using this as a work planner. And because this is a ring binder, the ring binder opens and you can insert, take out whatever sheets you want. So it's not a bounded book where if you rip the sheets out, then it's hard to keep track of those. That's not this. I also have this cover sheet is laminated, and here are some little sticky notes that I have on the back of this. As I want to write myself some notes, I can do that here. Then there are some inserts here that are to do. I believe I purchased these from the Clever Planner Etsy shop where I purchased these inserts. And I have some other two. So these are a little different from this one. And I just threw these in here because I had some extra ones, and I like to have a lot of to-dos just in case I have to take one of these sheets out and give it to one of the workers because there are some things that I want them to do on site. So it's good to have all of those. I just stuck this cover sheet in here. This one I created on myself. It has all the 2025 holidays, and this is helpful when I'm planning again. From a staging perspective, we also have to destage, which we already know what that is, but if anything comes up, I always have the dates that may be holidays here that may interfere with some of the things that they're doing. On this side, we have the calendar by month, so I'm able to see the full months here. This I created. This one has my little logo there. I have some notes here, and this just tells me the three. I'm only doing 3 rooms on this job. It reminds me what kind of paint they painted the house with. This is a vacant house, so I don't have to worry about moving furniture. And they use the agreeable gray. And the exterior of this house is gray, and they have a red door. That helps me when I'm planning what I'm going to have in the inside of the house, what furnishings I'm going to have in the inside. And the problem areas. If there are some problem areas, I may have to think about strategically how I want to stage those areas, because the goal here is to have the seller sell the house as soon as possible and have the buyer see themselves in this house. Now, the biggest thing with staging is, as the owner of the house and you're living in the house, it is difficult to see all your personal belongings or the furniture that you brought at one time. Just I come in and say, okay, we probably should move this or take this out, and it feels like a loss. But the reason we do this is because we want a new family to be able to see themselves in that house. So those are some of the things that we do. I have the storage inventory pickup, so I will be stopping by my storage unit, and I have some blank sheets here that I can write some additional notes on. So not a lot in this agenda. I also have a picture of my girls here, always an inspiration. In this back pocket, I have one of my business checks. I don't know. I don't know if people even write checks anymore, but I have that and a couple of dollars in cash there. And on the opposite side, this is let me take this out. This is actually the pen that was made for this agenda. This is a, let's see if we can get this in focus here for you. This is the Louis Vuitton pen for the PM agenda. So it is made to fit in the PM agenda. The barrel is very narrow here and thicker at the top. So I prefer using a different pen. But this is here if I need it, so that's here. But most of the time it just stays there, and I just use another pen for that. So this is how I use it just for my small business. Now, I'm going to show you also, if I was traveling with this, I would use this also as a passport holder. And I will take this and just slip the passport in the back cover here. And now I have it where I have still all of my other things that I need. Of course, I probably wouldn't carry my storage keys, but I still will have everything that I need in this agenda. As a wallet, while I only have this card I use for business, this can also be used as a wallet. So I would add maybe my ID here and whatever card I'm using. Any store cards I may put in here as well. You have 1, 2, 3 slots. Then you have this large pocket here where you can put maybe some bills or receipts in that section. So that's a passport holder, a wallet. If you're planning the day for a business, you can definitely use inserts for that. It is limitless, the number of inserts that you can get for this agenda. You can make your own. You can purchase some. I also have, I'm going to show you another one of my favorite vendors to purchase from is Cloth and Paper. This is a set of the financial packages here. And each section has, like this one, has a cover sheet. Used correctly, a budget doesn't restrict you, it empowers you. And let's see, this is the next one. And this is the monthly budget section. And the secret to budgeting is it needs to be honest, not what you think it should be or wish it could be, but what it really is. And then after that one, it is the monthly reflection here. I got rid of that cover here. Then this one is, let's see, this is the resource and tools, When money realizes that it is in good hands, it wants to stay and multiply. Isn't that a nice thing? Multiply. We always want that to multiply in those hands. And then this one is the financial reflections. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. So several different inserts, and this is if you just wanted to use it for budgeting and saving, you can do that. These inserts, I believe I printed these off of Canva. You can see that one. This is a monthly bill tracker. So if you wanted to pair this with your financial tracking for cloth and paper, you can do that. There are so many different inserts that you can use for this. It's compact. It fits inside of a purse. So if you're carrying a larger purse, you can drop this inside using this. And let me show you how how I hook this on. It's not difficult. It's just a clip here, the claw. Take the claw. See the claw here? And all I did was clench it on the first ring, and there you go. And you have that where if you wanted to carry it separately, you can do that. I really love these plans. I love them so much that I have, how many do I have? I have 4 of these. I have the monogram. It comes in the Epi Leather Black. It comes in the Azure print, the Demier Azure. And then the Demier Bean. I don't have that one. And then they have just other different patterns as well. And I have it in the Murakami collaboration with Louis Vuitton, which I think this is beauty. And all of these I use for different things. Like this one is I track year-to-year events in this one. In here, I track vacation planning in this one. And then this one I specifically use for tracking how well I'm doing with taking my blood pressure, weight, eating right, exercising, and my exercise. I can go back and track, okay, I was doing well in 3 months ago, and let me see what happened. Track my food intake here, all of that in this one here. So these PM agendas are adorable. If you're thinking about getting it, I recommend. And they're on the Louis Vuitton site, and the price did go up. Louis Vuitton did have an increase in price. Buying this new, it is $505 now on the website. You can find these for less on the resale market. Just looking at one reputable site, which is Fashion File, they have this item from $260 to $410. $260 in fair worn condition, all the way to excellent condition for $410. So you don't, like I said, before I brought a new one, I first purchased a pre-love from a reseller, and I don't even know if I paid $200 for it. But after I did that, I really had the opportunity to use it, love it, and figure out the versatility of it. And I have not turned back since. So this is one of my faves. If you have any questions about it, just drop it in the description box. And if you want to see anything else about any of these agendas, just drop it in there, and I will be happy to do another video on it. So happy planning. Don't be intimidated. If you only have a couple of sheets in there, that's fine. And just make it work for you. It doesn't have to be like someone else's. Whatever your lifestyle is and however you want to use it, it's up to you. And we'll see you soon. All right. Thank you. Signing off.
Like on this video, comment on this video. Subscribe to my Nana's channel. Don't forget.